I just made my kosher dill pickles from Eat Jewish. Here's a jar right here. So I thought I would make a second jar so I could show you guys the recipe. I have shared this many times before and it never gets old. So the first thing you want are some pickling cucumbers. These are also called Kirby. They have a thicker skin, so they're not gonna get too salty. You can use other cucumbers. If you only have Persian or Israeli, you can use them. I've done it before, but I find that it just tastes better with the Kirbys. Now in the bottom of a jar, you're going to put some dill and garlic. We've got some fresh dill. I'll have all the measurements in the caption. So there's a ton of garlic in there. And then we've got some black peppercorns. I don't really measure them, but I'll have the measurements for you. Then we want to take our pickles, cut off the ends like that, and then you're going to quarter them. So they look like that. And stuff these in your jar. Get as many in there as you can. You'll probably use 3 to 4 Kirbys. You want 1.5 cups of boiling water, and you're going to add 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. Add the salt right to the water, and then you're gonna mix it up to dissolve. Please don't use any type of fancy salt for this, or your pickles are gonna be way too salty. And then the salted water just goes right over the pickles. Make sure all the cucumbers are covered. I always call them pickles when they're not actually pickled yet, but they're going to be pickles. Now close this up. Leave it on the counter to cool, and you're gonna put them in the fridge. It is really important that you know these are not pickles that sit on the counter to pickle. You need to put them in the fridge. And these are new pickles. So like a half sour pickle, they only need 2 days in the fridge before they're ready. Although Nora likes to eat them after like a day. I cannot wait for you guys to have Eat Jewish in your hands. I put my entire heart and soul into this. And now you'll always have the pickle recipe right here with you.